everybody. We're back down here in the crafting room. I've added some more furnaces, and that's really it for down here. I've made the skylight a lot bigger and sort of changed the layout up here, added stairs, made things a lot cleaner. I put a 3x1 infinite spring and some grain around it just because it looks cool. And here's the big reveal. I finished a mineshaft. It goes all the way down to bedrock. There's 3 caverns that I found, and they're connected by water ladders with a stop each floor. You'll notice there's a safety pool at the bottom of all these ladders to keep me from killing myself yet again. And you notice also the whole trip is very fast, even though you have to get on 4 ladders. Well, I don't know that you could really call them ladders when you're going down. Gonna do drift mining here eventually. Layers 11 to 15, try to get some diamonds. And this is the trip back up. And the longest one is the last one. Let's head outside real quick. I hear some spiders. Take care of them so I could show you outside. Just the one. This is why I have a glass roof. Yeah, get some. Nah, the sheep aren't impressed. Okay, so big changes outside. Like I was saying, I made the skylight a lot bigger, and I basically made the whole roof a skylight, except where it dips underground by the crafting area. So that's really it outside. Let's do a little more detailed tour inside. Again, we got the crafting area to the left, and on each floor, I put the floors there because I found the cavern or, hit bedrock. Ooh, looks like I'm not quite done yet. Okay, so this is the first cavern I broke into. You saw the previous episodes. The next one down is over here. This one has some natural resources in it. It's sort of secure. I'll probably be heading in there soon. And then this one is the first cavern I've managed to get locked down. On the left is just a sort of short dead end. But down here there was a lava pool that I accidentally turned into obsidian when I was building the water ladder. And then of course there's the bedrock level, but there's nothing really going on down there yet. So that's pretty much the whole tour. Stick around. I made a time-lapse video of me constructing this whole place, and I'll do a voiceover and sort of go into the details of what I did, why, and what I would do different, depending on how we have time. And then definitely stick around because I've got something pretty funny put together after the credits. So I hope you enjoy this new format. Let me know what you think. Alright, so like you saw in episodes 3 and 4, I started out by building a bunch of ladders and some TNT, because I have the idea in my head that I'm going to blast my way all to the bedrock. I started out with 64 TNT, and I won't spoil it yet, but you can get it done in 1 stack. You eventually develop a rhythm, and you can time the explosions so you can go pretty fast. This is fast motion, don't get me wrong, but you'll see that later. Oh, this is the first time I almost blew myself up. I took out the roof in the process. You can see that in episode 4. Pretty comical series of events. And here I'm demonstrating rappelling with a bucket of water and securing the first cave that I encountered. Basically, I wanted to grab that coal, but I started getting shot at. The quickest way I know of to make a barrier is 2 above the entrance, and you just make it out of dirt, real quick and dirty. And this let me lock this room down enough just to get this coal on the floor here. So I continue with demolition. Now I'm on a lower platform. We're almost done here. I didn't go to the lower platform by choice. Man, you know, I accidentally blew up some stuff down there. It was redstone. I'm sure I took some iron out in the process. And there you have it. It took 47 blocks of TNT to go from sea level to bedrock. And look at that. I already found some diamond. I rappelled down with a water bucket again, sort of checking things out. Some iron over there, and some diamond where we landed. Okay, here's my first major construction project. I want to wall off that cavern down there, but I think it'll be too impractical, dangerous, and it'll be a resource hog to do it just placing blocks. So here's a method I saw on YouTube. You need 2 buckets of water, a bucket of lava, and a little bit of dirt. Basically, you want to make a 3 block by 1 block ring out of the dirt. So you see me hogging out the stone here so that it doesn't get interrupted on the flow. Alright, important to make the side ones out of it too, because you want to be able to get them out of the way fast. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So, you put the lava bucket in the middle. You let it spread out. And here I'm just checking to make sure it's landing in the right spot. Yep, that looks pretty perfect. So here's how you make that into cobblestone. Just pick up the bucket of lava real quick, and replace it with a bucket of water, and dig out the block in the back. This is a practical application of another video that I saw, like I said. I'll be able to link that either in the comments or as a note here in the video. Now here's me repeating the process basically. First I level out the floor. So I put down a good bit of material, and I just needed 5 to sort of straighten up at the end. Again, you make a 3 by 1 ring out of dirt. Best guess it'll line up. And put your bucket of lava. It'll spread out. You can check the position of it again if you're not sure where it's going to land. And then you pull the bucket of lava and put a bucket of water. Here I am installing the first glass floor. This is crucial to keep the mineshaft safe. It'll let light in from the skylight, and it'll kill any mobs that wander into the mineshaft or spawn in the mineshaft during the day. I had to make adjustments as I went, and I tried to keep it as large as possible and lined up as best as possible with the skylight. And last but not least, I left a hole for a temporary ladder. And here I am checking where I want to put the next floor down. That's the first cavern that I ran into in the previous episode. So here I am putting my best guess where I want the floor. I wanted it a little higher than the cavern just so I had an advantage of a high firing position when I went in. Here I am securing the cavern. That guy gets the drop on me, but if you do some compact strafing and time it right, skeletons are no problem. I finish up by placing a door and surrounding it with cobble. Make sure you put the door this way so that you can shoot out, but they can't shoot in. And I did 2 more caverns the same way on the way down. This is the last major project that I worked on in the mineshaft. I wanted to build a faster way to get up and down than a ladder, and a cheaper way to get up and down than a minecart track. I decided to build a series of water ladders with a stop at each floor. Right there I just tested the layout of that wall of the mineshaft to make sure that I wasn't going to run into any underhangs or anything that I'd kill myself too bad trying to build around. So I hog out a 3 by 3 by 6 little den. That was bigger than I needed, but it ended up being beneficial because I could sort of shift around where the ladder started. I had a little bit of a brain fart here and decided to build an infinite spring. The 3x1 configuration, you don't see it as much, but it's nice if you're tight on space like I am on the side of the mineshaft here. So I top back up. I need water for my water ladder. And I double check which corner has the physics bug. Only one corner will do it, so it's a good idea to test somewhere else to make sure which one it is. I decided I didn't like how that lined up with the stairs. If I had to do this all over again, though, I would do this top one as far to the left of the mine shaft as possible. That way they could all sort of line up with each other from right to left, bottom to top. So I like putting a piece of glass for each rung of the water ladder. Makes it easier to see it, and it makes it easier to keep track of what you're doing when you're building it. So here's how you do it. Again, I'll have a link of this. You dig down 2. Light it up as you need to. Then dig forward, over, forward, up, and block it back off. Give it a double check. And now we're in business. Down 2, forward, over, forward, up, and block it off. Once more, we got to dig down 2, forward, hang on a sec, over, forward, up, block it off. And you can continue that with simple materials until you get to the bottom of your ladder, the bottom of the earth, wherever. So at the bottom, or wherever you want to stop, it's a good idea to build a little safety pool. I do it 2 blocks long, 1 block wide, and 3 blocks deep. Build some stairs up it, and finish the water ladder so you're nice and safe when you come down. Fine-tune the last rung on the ladder so you can get on easily, and you're done. See you guys next time.
Come on, Dennis.